Hi, I'm Peter Ryan, Principal Analyst at Ryan Strategic Advisory. Now, over the years, I've gotten to know a lot of different organizations that are involved in customer experience management. But one that I've gotten to know intricately is XCEED. For many people, you might be aware that XCEED is a leading contact center services player that's headquartered out of Cairo. But what I bet you didn't know is that XCEED has got a great background when it comes to managing the travel and leisure space from a CX perspective. I think we can all agree that over the course of the past couple of years, there's no two ways about it. Individuals that are trying to source anything around travel and leisure are having a lot of problems. Customer service has really taken a bit of a nosedive. But this is why it's so important to find a partner that understands the dynamics of travel, leisure, accommodation, and tourism. And XCEED is certainly ticking these boxes and then some. Now you might be asking why. What are some of the reasons why XCEED is a real standout? Well, something that comes immediately to mind is multilingualism. As we all know, the ability to provide services in a variety of different languages is essential in any sector, but in travel and leisure, it is truly essential. In fact, it's never been more important. Travel and leisure organizations are looking to centralize as much as they can with one partner, and that just makes sense from a cost standpoint, from an efficiency standpoint, and from a quality standpoint. And this is where XCEED is a real standout. Thinking about XCEED as a CX provider in the travel and leisure space, it's able to support customers in a variety of different languages. This can be West European languages such as English, French, German, Italian, Spanish, Dutch. It can also range into Arabic, which, as we know, is a very important and burgeoning language of many different travelers from around the world. And this is in addition to a bunch of niche languages that XCEED is being able to take advantage of in terms of skill sets and deliver on to the highest degree of quality. Let's think a little bit about as well XCEED's delivery points. Now right now, as I'm sure many know, XCEED has got delivery hubs that are based in Cairo, in Dubai, and Casablanca. Each one of these communities is got tourism and travel in their DNA. The reality is that all three of these communities, all three of these cities are major international hubs from an airline perspective. All of them have tremendous numbers of leisure activities and some of the biggest hotel chains in the world. It's very possible that individuals that are working in some of these travel and tourism destinations and travel and tourism type organizations will be looking to try and source work in the front lines within a CX services player. And XCEED is uniquely positioned to take many of these talented individuals, bring them in, and be able to continue to deliver the highest quality standards of travel and tourism to their end users. And let's think a little bit about the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, which is the next destination on the XCEED radar. Within the coming months and the coming years, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is sure to be one of the biggest tourism destinations anywhere in the world. And with XCEED's expansion into the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, we're likely to see a great deal of interest from organizations in the travel and leisure space to try and take advantage of this new hub as a great destination to deliver CX services. When it comes right down to it as well, subject matter expertise counts, and this is something that XCEED has got when it comes to travel and leisure. Considering the fact that XCEED's been doing travel and leisure as a vertical market for over 15 years truly counts in terms of experience, in terms of quality, and in terms of the ability to get the job done in not just a satisfactory way, but in a truly excellent way that's going to exceed consumer expectations. A couple of angles that this really stands out around is the ability to manage write-offs and ADMs. Now, for those who aren't familiar, this is when an error is made in a reservation system and the travel organization that has made the error is liable. Now, XCEED has developed a number of different processes from an automated standpoint that limit this liability through operational efficiency and excellence. The reality too is we know that travel organizations count data protection and information security as the number one concern that they have at any point when it comes to their own in-house contact centers. By working with XCEED, they can take advantage of XCEED's legacy of excellence when it comes to managing data security and its status as a PCI compliant organization. The reality is that travel and tourism is only going to rebound further and further in the coming years. Individuals are going to be defining their loyalty to a travel and leisure organization from which they buy based on the service that they get. XCEED is in the front lines of making sure that these interactions, whether it's digital, voice, whether it's even back office processing, are amongst the best that any individual is going to be able to get on the marketplace. Want to find out more about XCEED? Check out the website below.